Hi, grade 4. Today we're going to be talking about adding and subtraction fractions with like denominators. So we're going to go over a little bit of vocabulary for the fractions first. So we have fraction, which it names a part of a whole. So 8 over 4 is a fraction. Then we have numerator, the top number of a fraction. It tells how many parts in a whole are being considered. So 8 and 8 over 4 is the numerator. Then we have denominator, the bottom number of a fraction. It tells the total number of equal parts in a whole. So 4 and 8 over 4 is the denominator. And last but not least, we have improper fraction. That's a fraction whose numerator is greater than its denominator. So 8 over 4 is an improper fraction. So we're going to start off with adding fractions with like denominators. So we have this fractions here, 4 over 8 plus 2 over 8. We have to figure out what it would be equal to. So because our denominators are the same, we don't really have to look at them. We can just cross them out and just write an 8 in the numerator in the denominator spot for our answer. So then we have to look at our numerators. We have 4 plus 2. And because our denominators are the same, we can just add them as if we were just adding 4 plus 2. So 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. So that means our fraction would be 6 over 8, but we have to make them into smaller terms, into our simplest form. So 6 and 8 can both be divided by 2, so we're going to divide by 2, which is equal to 6 divided by 2 is 3, and 8 divided by 2 is 4. So 3 over 4 is the simplified fraction. So we're going to do one more together. So we have 4 over 9 plus 5 over 9. So because our denominators are the same, we can cross them out and just put the 9 in the answer for the denominator. Then we have 4 plus 5. 4 plus 5 is equal to 9. And because 9 and 9 are the same, it's 9 over 9, we can simplify that to just equal 1. Whenever you have the same numbers above each other, so the same number for the denominator and the numerator, the fraction would always just equal to 1, just plain old 1. So that's for adding fractions with like denominators. It's pretty simple. I think you guys understand. So now we're going to go to subtracting fractions with like denominators. So we have 4 over 8 minus 2 over 8. So because our denominators are the same, we can cross them out, just put the 8 in the denominator spot for the answer, and then we subtract just like we would if it was just 4 minus 2. So 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. So 2 over 8 is our subtracted fraction. But we can make this into smaller terms. So 2 can be divided by 2 and 8 can be divided by 2. So we are going to divide them by 2. So 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1, and 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4. So 1 over 4 is our simplified fraction. So now we're going to do one more. So 5 over 9 minus 5 over 9. So our denominators are the same. We can cross them out, just put a 9 in the denominator spot. And then we have our numbers. We just have to subtract our numerators. So 5 minus 5 is equal to 0. There's nothing left. So 0 over 9. Whenever there is a 0 in the numerator spot for a fraction, our fraction just is equal to 0. There's 0 parts of 9. So there's 0 parts. The thing may be put into 9 parts, but you got 0 parts of them, so that would be 0. You don't get anything out of 0. So our answer would just be plain old 0. And that is the end of our math lesson for today. If you need more help, you can always contact me, or you can look on page 262 and 264 of your math textbooks. All right, goodbye, grade 4.